Picture this. You're reclining at 35,000 feet, sipping champagne, feeling like royalty until you remember. Do you own the whole jet, or are you just renting a really fancy seat? Did you buy the entire bird, or just enough wing to hitch a ride? Welcome to the high-flying showdown between full private jet ownership and fractional ownership, where the sky isn't the limit, but your budget might be. Buckle up, because we're about to taxi down the runway of luxury, cost, and just how much control you really have over that in-flight sushi bar. The sky-high basics. Before we take off into the world of private aviation, let's get a lay of the land. Imagine having your very own aircraft, always at your disposal, ready to whisk you away at a moment's notice. That's full private jet ownership. You own the entire plane, giving you absolute control over everything from the flight schedule to the interior design. Want an onboard cinema, a luxury bedroom, or even a gold-plated sink? Go for it. But with great luxury comes great responsibility. Think maintenance, crew salaries, and the ever-so-tricky landing slots at busy airports. Now, if that sounds like too much commitment, there's another way to fly private without breaking the bank. Fractional jet ownership. Picture it as a high-flying timeshare. Instead of buying an entire jet, you own a fraction, maybe 1/8 or even 1/16, which gives you a set number of flight hours per year. It's perfect for those who want the private jet experience without the full-time headaches. Companies like NetJets and FlexJet take care of everything: maintenance, crew, scheduling, so all you have to do is book and board. It's the sweet spot between owning and chartering, letting you enjoy all the perks without the hassle. Whether you go full ownership or fractional, the skies are yours for the taking. Cost turbulence. Upfront and ongoing expenses. Let's talk numbers, because even at 35,000 feet, money still rules the skies. Full jet ownership. Get ready to drop anywhere from $3 million for a light jet to over $70 million for a long-range luxury bird. And that's before taxes, legal fees, and those diamond-studded seatbelt buckles you didn't know you needed. If that sounds a bit steep, fractional ownership lets you buy a slice, maybe 1/16 of a jet for around $500,000, giving you 50 flight hours a year. But wait, the bills don't stop there. Full ownership means covering crew salaries, maintenance, insurance, and surprise repairs, easily $1 million annually. Fractional owners share the load, paying a monthly fee and flight rates from $2,000 to $8,000 per hour. Whether you own the whole jet or just a piece of the sky, one thing's for sure: flying private isn't cheap. But oh, is it worth it? Flexibility and control. Who's the captain now? How much control do you want over your high-flying lifestyle? When it comes to private aviation, flexibility is key, and your choice determines just how much say you have over your airborne chariot. Full ownership puts you in the captain's seat, literally and figuratively. You decide when, where, and how you fly, with no need to check availability or compromise on routes. Want a jet that screams personality? Go wild with the design leopard print seats, a mirrored ceiling, a built-in sushi bar. If you can dream it, you can install it. But there's a catch. Your jet is your only jet. If it's in maintenance, you're either grounded or scrambling to charter another plane at premium rates. On the other hand, fractional ownership offers more flexibility without the full-time hassle. Need a small jet for a quick business trip or a long-range aircraft for an exotic getaway? No problem, just request the right model from the fleet. Most providers guarantee availability with as little as 10 to 14 hours notice, meaning you can be sipping champagne at 40,000 feet in no time. However, you'll have to settle for standard interiors, no gold-plated armrests or personal movie theaters here. So, do you crave absolute command, or are you happy to share the skies for the sake of convenience? The choice is yours. Flight frequency. How often are you airborne? How often do you find yourself jetting off to new destinations? Your flight frequency is a major factor in deciding whether full or fractional ownership is your golden ticket to the skies. If you're clocking over 400 flight hours per year, think CEOs, high-powered executives, or globe-trotting billionaires, then owning your own jet might actually make financial sense. With constant access, no booking delays, and full control over your schedule, it becomes less of a luxury and more of a necessity. But if your airtime falls between 50 and 400 hours annually, fractional ownership is the smarter play. You still enjoy the exclusivity and efficiency of private travel, but without the full financial weight of maintaining an aircraft year-round. It's like having VIP access to the sky without the stress of jet maintenance eating into your time or your wallet. Depreciation and resale. The downward glide path. Owning a private jet is like owning a luxury sports car, glamorous, powerful, but always losing value the moment it leaves the showroom, or in this case, the hangar. Full ownership means your aircraft will depreciate over time, affected by age, flight hours, and shifting market demands. When it comes time to sell, be prepared for a potentially lengthy process, and don't expect to recoup your full investment. Buyers are always hunting for a deal. Fractional ownership, on the other hand, softens the financial blow. While shares still lose value, the impact is spread among multiple owners, making it less of a personal loss. Plus, when your contract wraps up, usually after 3 to 5 years, the management company steps in to handle the resale, sparing you the headache. So while both options have a downward glide path in terms of value, fractional ownership at least offers a smoother landing. Who handles the pre-flight checklist? Owning a private jet isn't just about sipping champagne at 40,000 feet. It's also about managing the nitty-gritty of keeping it flight ready. Full ownership means you're essentially running a mini airline, responsible for hiring pilots and crew, scheduling maintenance, and ensuring every regulation is met. From routine inspections to unexpected repairs, the logistics can be as demanding as a long-haul flight. Fractional ownership, on the other hand, lets you skip the operational headaches. The management company takes care of everything. Maintenance, staffing, compliance. You just book your flight and show up. It's the difference between being the airline CEO and being the VIP passenger. Taxing matters. Are there benefits? When it comes to private jets, even taxes get a first-class upgrade. Full ownership comes with potential financial perks. Owners can write off depreciation, operational costs, and business-related expenses, making the hefty price tag a little easier to swallow. If your jet is used for corporate travel, you might even see significant tax breaks that help offset the ongoing costs. Fractional ownership offers similar benefits, but with a catch: the deductions are proportional to your share. That means if you own 1/8 of a jet, you can only claim 1/8 of the eligible deductions. It's still a win, but not quite the full jackpot. Of course, tax laws are as tricky as a turbulent landing, so consulting an expert is always the best way to maximize your benefits. Commitment and exit strategy. How long are you in for? Before you take the plunge, ask yourself, how long are you willing to be strapped into this investment? Full ownership is like a marriage to the skies. Once you commit, you're in it for the long haul. Selling a jet isn't as simple as listing it online. Finding the right buyer can take months, and fluctuating market conditions can dictate whether you walk away with a profit or a loss. Fractional ownership, on the other hand, is more like a short-term lease with an easy exit ramp. Contracts typically last between 3 to 5 years, giving you the flexibility to reassess your travel needs. When your term ends, you can renew, sell your share, or even upgrade to a different aircraft, because sometimes an ultra-long-range jet is exactly what your lifestyle demands. And there you have it. Whether you're soaring solo or sharing the skies, private jet travel is all about luxury, convenience, and of course, deep pockets. So, what's your pick? Full ownership or fractional freedom? Let us know in the comments. And hey, if you love this high-flying showdown, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that bell icon, because we've got plenty more first-class content coming your way.